May you are so stinking cute. I'm gonna miss the Lord. You're so beautiful. Woo!
Because you put those in the washing machine.
Oh.
And then Daddy made the fatal error of putting stuff in the washing machine and starting it without checking it first.
And what is in here?
It's a bunch of pieces of paper that got washed. Anyway, moral of the story. If you have a toddler and a front-loading machine, always check the washing machine before running a load of something. Good job, good job! Kick, kick, kick! Go Elise! Go Joshua! Go Kaylee! Good job! Yay!
On three, we're gonna do thunder. 1, 2, 3, thunder! All right, good job, you guys. And this is for Elise. Good job. Good job, big girl. Can I get a hug?
Wait, I need a picture.
Picture. I thought that this would be good for our kids to look back on the vlog and to hear more about our story of how we met, how we fell in love, and all of that stuff. So we wanted to give another story from our past.
Our apartment complex held a dance the last weekend of May on a Saturday night, and we were both there. And Jeremy is a mighty fine dancer.
Well, I mean, they've seen these moves already on the vlog.
Anyway, so he definitely caught my eye at the dance.
Kendra, she had these pants on. She looked really good. It was really...
Guys, I was wearing pants, and that's what it takes. I looked incredible.
She looked really good. Like, I remember the outfit she was wearing, so she just looked really cute.
Oh. So, he asked me to dance, but only one dance. And I remember being kind of feeling gypped about that, like, come on.
Very intentional.
You should dance with me more. He was, not in like a player way at all, but just in a super friendly way. He was dancing with everybody, and so I kind of was bummed. I kind of wanted some special treatment. I mean, come on. Like, notice me.
If I would have noticed her and given her the special treatment, she would have not even paid attention to me, so you know how it goes.
Anyway, the dance had ended at midnight, and we were about ready to part to go our separate ways. Jeremy lived on the 3rd floor, and I lived on the 1st floor of the apartment complex, so we were about ready to part our ways, and I was asking him if there was any chance he was headed down to Arizona anytime soon.
But I wasn't.
And that's kind of how I was looking for a ride to go visit my family over a long weekend that was coming up.
At least that was what she was claiming.
That was legitimately what I was looking. Anyway, so we started talking, and he was just super easy to talk to, and conversation flowed really easily, and we ended up standing outside of the door of my apartment and just chatting for a few minutes. And I looked around after a few minutes, and it looked like everybody else had kind of gone inside, and I was like, it must be getting later. So it was good to say hi. We'll see you later. So I went inside and my jaw dropped. It was 4 a.m. We had stood on my doorstep and talked for 4 hours, and it literally had felt like maybe 15, 20 minutes. And I walk into my bedroom and my roommate kind of like rolls over and she's like, what? Like, where were you? And I told her I was outside talking to Jeremy. And then the next words, which I will always remember, is what I said to my roommate was, man, forever with that guy would go really quickly.
So now we get to be up at 3 and 4 a.m. every night with our babies.
But it feels like 12:30.
Yeah.
I don't know. So what were your thoughts after that? Stay up till 4 a.m. talking?
I was happy that things had progressed. Like, I thought you were beautiful, and it was good to get to know you, and it was fun to talk to you, and I could see that we had a lot of the same interest of what we wanted. Because we were already talking about what we wanted out of life. Like, we were having some deep, connecting philosophical type conversations. It wasn't.
You know this guy. It doesn't take long to get to.
Yeah, it wasn't
deep conversations.
It wasn't just surface level discussion. Like, we were getting into some meaty stuff, and so I was impressed with who she was, and I was excited to build that friendship. And it was
so
good.
that was our first dance.
Our first dance.